Hey you guys, what is up? Oh my gosh, I have some news to share with you guys. First of all, I have to tell y'all that I have to stop doing my mini cut series because I have different goals now. I found out on Monday that we are pregnant. Oh my gosh, like it was so unexpected because my kids are quite old now. My son, who is the youngest, he's 12 years old, and I wasn't expecting to have another baby, but here we are. I had doubts because I was just extremely tired after my workouts at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I would just like come home and take a nap. After feeling sick, now looking back at it, I wasn't sick. It was probably like my body just adjusting to something new, something foreign, and that's probably why my body ached for several days, like a week ago now. And yeah, oh my gosh, I still can't believe that I'm pregnant, you guys. Like, it wasn't planned at all whatsoever. On Monday, I decided to go buy a pregnancy test, and I was so freaking nervous, you guys, and I was so freaking scared because I had so many plans for this year, business-wise, career-wise, and just basically moving on with our lives in France. And yeah, everything was just, I don't know, I thought I was past having kids. I told my kids, I'm like, I'm not gonna have any more babies. Me changing diapers and potty training, that's like out of the question, and yada yada yada. And here we are, you know. Like I said, I went to buy a pregnancy test on Monday. I was so scared that it was gonna come up positive, and the first test took about 5 minutes to show the second line. But then like in the afternoon, once I told my husband that I was pregnant, I was like, I'm not sure though, because it took forever for the second line to show up. And I was like, well, I have another test. Do you want me to take it again so we can like be sure and everything? And I did, and you guys, here we are. Oh my gosh, like, can you believe it? I'm gonna be a mom again. At first, when we found out, we didn't tell anybody because we just had doubts, you guys. We even took abortion into consideration because we already have plans, like basically for our future. And it's scary, you know, when you find out that you're pregnant. It's something that's scary, something that we didn't expect, obviously, and change scares us. And yeah, we took abortion into consideration. Considering my age, I'm 33 years old. I'm not like too old to have a baby, but myself personally, I just feel like I'm beyond that, you know what I mean? So we did talk about it for several days, and those were the hardest days because not knowing what to do and just questioning everything, it was extremely hard. And we talked about the pros and the cons of having another baby, and we talked about our financial situation. And you know, it's just a big decision to have another kid, and it was just really scary for us. But then we decided on Thursday. The first person I actually called to talk to about this was my mom, which is pretty crazy because about 5 years ago, I didn't talk to my mom at all whatsoever. We haven't had like the best mother and daughter relationship, but since then I've grown a lot internally and spiritually, and I've forgiven her for a lot of stuff, and I really need my mom. So yeah, she was the first person that I called, and I asked her for her advice. Basically, I told her I'm pregnant, and I did tell her like it wasn't 100% sure. It's like 99 point something percent sure, but like not 100% sure, because at that time I didn't go to the gynecologist yet, or gynecologist yet. I don't know how you guys pronounce it, but yeah, I told her I most likely am pregnant, and we are considering abortion because I don't know, you know, we just talked about it because, like I said, it's a huge decision to have another kid, and it's not something that you or anybody should take lightly. And we didn't take it lightly at all whatsoever, because it will affect our future, our kids and everything. But yeah, my mom was like, having abortion is the worst thing ever, like the worst thing that you can do. And which I already knew her answer before I even called her, because that's the type of person I am as well. I've never had an abortion. I had my first kid when I was only 16 years old, turning 17. She arrived 5 days before my birthday, my 17th birthday. And yeah, I've never had abortion, and I'm never gonna have an abortion because I created that life, you know. And just even considering it now is just crazy to me, because I don't know, I guess it's just like that shock factor, and when you're shocked and you're afraid, you just think about so many things. But yeah, we decided to keep the baby, and I actually had my first appointment with the doctor yesterday, and I got an ultrasound, and it is 100% sure that I am pregnant. Here it is. Oh my goodness, you guys. Ah, my little peanut. I'm only 4 weeks pregnant, you guys. I'm only actually 4.5 weeks pregnant. So it's still very early. Normally, most people don't share their news this early. Whatever happens, happens. I just wanted to share this journey with you guys, the good, the bad, and everything in between. I hate secrets, and I feel like you guys are my friends, and I just need to be very true and honest and raw with you guys, and that's how I want to be forever. So yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm having a baby. I can't believe it. I think the scariest part for me was just doing the math, you know. I'm like, well, I'm 33 years old right now. By the time he's born or she's born, I'll be 34. And by the time they're 18, I'll be 52. And what about like my travel plans that my husband and I had? Just retiring very early. We plan to retire at 45. So that threw everything out of the question. But you know, if we want something, we can always make it happen. And that is my mindset. So I'm just so excited. And yeah, like I said, my goals have changed now. I'm not doing a mini cut. And yesterday I did weigh myself at the doctor's, and I'm at 60 kilo. So I've lost 4.5 kilos since the start of my mini cut. Basically since the start of the pregnancy, which is quite a bit. And I totally forgot to talk to my doctor about that. And yeah, the next appointment I'll definitely have to talk to my doctor. And plus, the reason I was shocked that I was pregnant is because I have implants in my arms so that I don't get pregnant, but it has expired for like so many years. But I didn't have the guts to take it out, because the last time I took my implants out, it just got me, he just like really scared me, because the last time I had implants, there were like 6 needles, like 6 implants in my arm, and the doctor cut my arm like 4 times to find all the implants, and it was all swollen, and I just had a really bad experience. And I actually have 1 implant from the first time I implanted, and I have another implant here. So my next doctor's appointment is to take out this implant, and then the next one is to take out this. But yeah, I can't believe I'm pregnant. But today, actually this morning, I did have a little bit of bleeding, which is a concern to me, because as I said before, we are still in a very early stage of pregnancy, so anything can happen really. My body can reject the baby if the baby is not 100% healthy, or you know, if it's missing some chromosomes or whatever. I read that the first trimester is the most dangerous for the baby. So we'll see. Like I said, I want to be raw with you guys and share the good and the bad and everything in between. And yeah, I'm gonna still continue to work out. I'm gonna still continue to lift, but I won't be lifting as much as I did before, obviously, because I don't want to harm the baby. But I've read up on lifting and just staying active and working out. And plus, my body is used to weightlifting. That's how I've trained for so long. So workout wise, it really depends on your body and what you have been doing before your pregnancy. For me personally, I lift quite a bit. I lift 6 days a week, so I'm not just gonna suddenly stop lifting. My workout routine will definitely change to be more appropriate for my pregnancy because I don't want to risk harming the baby. So yeah, I'm still like really nervous because everything is just happening so quickly and my life just basically changed like in one day. That's crazy, like that quick, like in a blink of an eye. Like my life has just changed and we are so excited for the future, and we've already told all of our family that I am pregnant and everybody's so excited and happy for us. Well, the first reaction was that they were shocked like I was. They were like, oh my god, you're pregnant, I can't believe you're gonna have another baby, your kids are so grown already. But I'm like, yeah, but this is like the best choice, you know. We have no reason to have an abortion. We love each other, we have a great situation, and financially we'll make it happen. That's what we gotta do. So we're not just gonna destroy a life just for our selfishness, for our, you know, our own ambitions. I would feel so guilty. I did tell my husband probably like the second day of thinking through, I was like, I can't have an abortion. I'd feel extremely guilty about it, you know. I've never had an abortion, so I'm not gonna start now. We created this life and we're gonna make this life happen, and we're gonna give it the best life that we can possibly give it. So yeah, that is our decision, and I'm so excited for you guys to come along with me on this like pregnancy fitness journey. And the other concerns that I had was that I did have a tummy tuck about 4 years ago. I was concerned whether that would affect the baby. I've read up on it since. It won't affect the baby at all. And I also have breast implants, and hopefully that won't affect me giving breast milk to my baby. But we shall see. Like I said, I'm more than happy to share this journey with you guys, and I'm just extremely happy. And I've been extremely nauseous for about 2 weeks now. I can't stand any strong smells. I can't stand cooking. I love cooking. I can't stand cooking any meat or anything with like strong smell. I just want to puke, you know. And my daughter has been helping me, and she's been cooking for the past 2 days, which I'm so proud of her. And I just know that we made the right decision, and I'm extremely happy for our future. And oh my gosh, I keep repeating the same things, but yeah. I can't believe I'm pregnant. Oh my gosh, you guys. I can't believe I'm pregnant. I'm just so happy, and I'm looking forward to share this pregnancy journey with you guys, and I hope you guys come along to see our journey. And yeah.